Spring is in the air and oh my gosh! Hey Dave! What is it, Art? Can you stop these springs from coming down off the ceiling? I'll see what I can do. By the way, you've got a show to produce. Okay, I'll be right there. Have fun, everyone. Oh my gosh, we might have a spring sale. It's this Justin News Comedy Club show with the very special guest stars Tom Meyers, Audra Sisak, Tom Padavano, and your headliner, Jade Esteban Estrada, with co-host Kristine Knowlton. And now, without further ado, the master of ceremonies, the Randy Savage of puppets, the king of springs, please welcome Aaron! Yay! Yay! Happy spring, y'all!
And where did Mike stop? There we go. There we go. Hello, everybody. Am I spotlighted? I can't tell. It must be.
Yes.
Yes, I am. Wow. I know how to run Zoom after 2.5 years. Yay. How is that even possible? All right. Thank you, guys. This is Justin News Comedy Club show. And we have a great set of comedians up for you tonight. And man, has it been a day. You know, it was 66 degrees here. That's why spring was in the air on that intro. So if you guys need some car springs, come to me. I have them here. There's a lot of them here. If you have a Mazda or Toyota, I got them all. But no, seriously, I'm happy it's almost spring because winter in Michigan is for the birds. Actually, I went to the most favorite place in the world. It's where Disney and Jack Daniels had an illegitimate kid. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And according to Moonshiners Weekly, it got 5 mason jars. So that was a lot of fun. I'll tell you that. It was a lot of fun. We did go bar hopping, and that was really good too. That was fun because Tennessee sets them really low. All right, maybe that one doesn't work. That's okay. But you know what? I'd like to introduce my co-host for the night. Please welcome Kristine Knowlton, everybody. Woo!
Hello, everyone. Hello, AA Ron. It is so great to be here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you have spring. We're still at like 56 here in New Jersey. It's crazy. But wow, it's like, wow, do we have a show lined up for you tonight?
Oh, yes. It's jam-packed with a lot of funny comedians. And I always say we have brought the ha-has to Mondays, and we're going to have a great night tonight. So let's get to our first comedian, shall we? Please welcome to the stage, Tom Meyers, everybody. Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you so much. Like Kristine, I am from the Mid-Atlantic. I'm from a magical place called Maryland. We were in the news recently. A Maryland man was the first ever recipient of a transplant involving a pig heart. So now we're going to learn all sorts of scientific stuff about that. We're going to learn how pig hearts hold up against crab cakes, craft beer, and heroin. Woo! It's a great excuse for sending a dick pic, though. Am I right? Well, no wonder he acts like a pig. He's got the heart of one. I read something interesting in that in Maryland, more accidents are caused by distracted driving than any other cause. And most of those cases of distracted driving are people going on their Waze app to report the previous accidents cleared up. That struck a nerve for some people. Okay. Our drivers are really bad here in Maryland. Ironically, I'm in an area called the DMV, which is short for DC, Maryland, Virginia. Elsewhere, DMV stands for Department of Motor Vehicles. So it's quite ironic that in our DMV, nobody knows how to drive. They have signs in my neighborhood that say senior citizen crossing. That's a stupid sign to put up. Senior citizens do a lot less damage to the front of your car than deer. So I'm told.
Oh,
I like how everyone who laughed at that was like under 60. Everyone else was just again, I'm striking some nerves tonight, I feel like, you know. No, I'm actually in a bit of a weird mood. My neighbor was arrested this morning. He was arrested for improper use of an aerosolized disinfectant. Turns out it couldn't cover up the smell of the dead bodies in his basement.
Oh.
But on the bright side, now we know what happened to his wife and kids. I am a cat owner. In fact, whenever I do these Zoom shows, he always comes up and just meows right at me. So I have to pick him up and hold him. He's on my lap right here. It's weird because I have a cat. He's 16 years old, and having a cat that age is a bit like having an uninhibited roommate who, after he goes to the bathroom, wipes his butt on your carpet and then is proud to display that his butthole is an Audi. I just call him my cat. I don't call him an emotional support pet or anything like that. Like, I don't get that term. Like, they used to be called seeing eye dogs. Like, I could understand getting rid of that term. Like, then they were called service dogs. That's a better term. That's a better term than emotional support dogs. People ask, what do you do with an emotional support dog? I say, same as any other dog. Depends on how drunk you get. I've been doing comedy for a long time. And so because I've been doing comedy for this long, like, I get younger comics, like comics who've just started, like open micers trolling me. Like they're like, they pretend to give me advice. Like they pretend they're helping me out. I'm like, dude, I've been doing comedy since before your father wanted to plan B you. All right. I was constructing proper joke structure when your dad was attacking your mom with a coat hanger. All right. Trust me when I say that I know how to do this. All right. But I have the respect of some younger comics. One texted me the other day. He asked, "Hey, Tom, what's the quickest way to become famous as a comedian?" And I said, "Say something racist or commit sexual assault." What do you expect me to say? Write jokes? Come on. Not in 2022. You can't say that anymore. But I find the longer I do comedy, the more I can relate to female comics. I can sympathize with them because like most female comics, I too am the target of a bunch of racist white incels who talk smack about me on their podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
But unlike most female comics, I don't get unsolicited dick pics in my inbox because I ask for them. It's been an absolute pleasure spending time with you guys. Thank you so much. Peace out. Lots of love, everybody. Thank you.
All right, let's give it up for Tom Meyers, everybody. All right. Where can we find you on social media?
TomMyers.us is the website, spelled MYERS. You can find my Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. All that good stuff is on there.
Sweet. And do you got any shows coming up you're doing or any podcasts?
Just my podcast, Tom Meyers versus the rest of the world. It's available on Apple, iHeartRadio. And for the two Rogan bros who are still fans of mine, I'm on Spotify.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tom. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so much fun. Oh,
It was. I do have to add though, the whole aerosol thing, like, okay, quit killing the environment, get the new Febreze, because that'll definitely cover the dead body smell.
And Kristine is talking from experience, obviously.
Have any episodes been this dark when I haven't been on?
I'd have
Not
to think
since breakfast.
No.
Oh wait, that was my show. Damn it.
Well, we've had some dark shows, and see, you can still be dark on a PG-13 show and not hurt nobody's feelings. But you know what? If you hurt someone's feelings, who cares? It's comedy. So we're not going to make everyone happy, but you know what? We're going to make someone laugh with this next comedian all the way from Washington State. Let's please welcome to the stage Audra Sisak, everybody. Woo, 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 woo.
You probably noticed that my name is actually Polite Kitty. That is my stage name. I cannot explain to you on this program how I actually got it, but let me tell you how I think I got it. Polite Kitty, because I am sweet and innocent. On the outside, I'm adorbs. Okay. If you touch me, I will likely scratch you. Especially if you pet me the wrong way, because most cats are like that. And I do have the nails to prove it. The other part is that unfortunately, I am socially awkward. So my thing is, leaving you a dead bird on your porch as a gift. So, I'm autistic and epileptic. Does anybody know what epileptic means?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got the one person. Every time I ask that, I always have one person who goes, me. So it means I have shaky shakes. Okay. And it means that my milkshake does bring all the boys to the yard. I just wish it brought all the girls too. On that note, if you didn't notice, I am a proud bisexual. And let me tell you something about I experienced, and I will have to certainly censor this joke a little bit for air in here. Yeah. We're all doing Zoom now, right? So I've made many international friends. And I have learned that accents are different, language is different. Let me tell you. So let's go through petrol. Does everyone know what petrol means?
Yes.
Gas, okay. Everyone know what flat means?
Yes.
Apartment. Okay.
Apartment.
We're all good on that.
Yes.
Okay. Can anyone tell me the British version of what a rubber is?
A rubber? No.
Condom?
Rubber means eraser in the UK. Now, when I asked to borrow someone's apparently rubber because mine had worn down from use, we're having a very different conversation between the US and the UK.
Mm-hmm.
The other one that got me was Tribute Fest. Tribute Fest is this huge thing in the UK, which all these comedians and artists get together and they have a big festival, right? Well, because they love to shorten everything, they call it Trib Fest. Now, my autistic literal brain went, Trib Fest? This bisexual woman is in the absolute correct place because Trib is my favorite thing. So I was highly disappointed when I was not invited. But let me tell you, this proud bisexual woman, I'm coming next year. And if you didn't get that pun, you got to catch up a little bit. Something else that I've been getting in touch with is my heritage. I found out that Ireland is now offering dual citizenship for those who have full-blood Irish grandparents or anyone in their line. So I have that. So I have decided to get my citizenship with Ireland. So that makes me 50% Irish. What's the other 50% of me? White. I have no idea. Trash? I don't know. I told that joke on stage. I actually do in-person shows as well. I told that joke on stage and no kidding, a white woman stood up and said, "You're a Karen." I said, "Woman, I think you have irony and comedy very confused and you're in the wrong room." Everyone know what month it is? It's April, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so this month means autism awareness. So we're going to learn a little sign language if you are able-bodied. Okay.
Okay.
So the word for this month is autism. So you're going to make like a cup, put it to your chest, and then do this like you're opening, and then close it into the cup. That's autism. Autism. Apparently they knew we were going to like dinosaurs and trains all in one. I don't know. And you don't have to do the sound effects. That's just me. I just and see now you'll forever be doing the sound effects.
Yes.
Well, I'm autistic, Audra. You're polite kitty. That's me. Thank you very much, guys.
All right, let's give it up for Polite Kitty, Audra Sisak, everybody. And Audra, where can we find you on social media?
Instagram, polite kitty _.
Sweet. And do you guys shows coming up?
I am producing and hosting a show coming up called Kitty Tales on April 30th, and it is all about your taboo, dark, untouched subjects that most people will not talk about on TV.
I'm there.
Oh, that
Ooh,
sounds
me
fun.
too.
I will send you the information.
That's
Yes.
in Washington though. Is it on? It's an online one?
I'm going to do it online for the first couple of events, and then I'm moving it in person to tour around the US.
Oh, sweet. That sounds like a
Ooh.
fun show. I have to go check
Hmm.
that out. Wow. I might I like that idea. I really do. That's an awesome show.
Mhm.
Wow.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Oh man. Milkshakes to the yard. Yes, yes. I'm doing the Johnny Carson thing because I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of milkshakes. I always try to make my wife's milkshakes, and she doesn't like it when I come up behind her either. So, but I told her the other night, I want to role play like the Kool-Aid man. I just told her to yell, "Hey, Kool-Aid," and I'd be going, "Oh yeah." So far that's not worked. She's not turned on at all. She runs the other way.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I feel like you're getting liquid all over the carpet and you just broke the wall. Like what? Like what?
Yeah. So I have a carpenter showing up tomorrow. I hurt the wall and myself, obviously. But anyway, oh, let's get to our next comedian, shall we? He is from New York City. Yes, I'm doing the pace, pace salsa ad. Please welcome to the stage, Tom Padavano. Woo, 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 woo,
Thank
woo,
you.
woo.
Thank you, everybody. Now, I know a lot of people are working from home, so I asked my boss if I could, and he yells, "No, you're a waiter." Had a lot of crazy bosses. Had this one. If I made a mistake, she'd say, "Tom, look at the mistake you made." But if she made a mistake, it was, "Oh, Tom, look at the mistake we made." So I said, "Well, boss, look at the ugly dress we're wearing." This other boss, a real tough guy. Every day he'd say, "So, working hard or hardly working?" I squeezed his neck and said, "Well, boss, breathing hard or hardly breathing?" I got fired.
Oh,
Yeah, and I hate looking for a job. I went on this interview. They said, "Tom, this job pays $1,000 a week, but in 6 months it goes to $2,000 a week." I said, "I'll come back in 6 months." And I come from a poor family, but every night my mother had food on the table. I wish we had plates. And when I was 7, I said, "Mom, am I adopted?" "Not yet, but I'm working on it." One time I said, "Mommy, I wanted a toy truck for my birthday. I didn't get one. I'm upset. She goes, shut up. You just turned 50. And I was such an idiot in school, always getting left back. I was the only kid in third grade excused for jury duty. So embarrassing. My teacher made my parents write on the blackboard 100 times, we won't have more children. And I have this terrible apartment now. It has bugs. And the other day, I ran out of Raid. So I sprayed a cockroach with lemon pledge. It died, but had a great shiny finish. But now I'm having trouble with my 20-year-old. Smoking, won't stop smoking. My 20-year-old's my car. And as you could tell, I'm a nervous person. So what I do to relax, I will sit down and look out my front window for hours and do absolutely nothing, which really upsets the drivers behind me. But I did something smart a few months ago. I actually did, yeah, because of the supply chain problem. Back in December, I already ordered a Valentine's Day gift for my girlfriend, but I forgot to order a girlfriend.
Oh,
Oh.
I used to have one. We broke up. I remember saying, honey, while you were dating me, were you dating other men? She goes, Tom, come on. You're the fifth guy to ask me that today. And I was talking to this one woman. She said she wants to date 10 men at the same time. I said, I'm not into that. I'm monotonous. I'm very monotonous. Anyhow, it's very, oh, now I'm on the Elvis Presley dating app. Love Me Tinder. Yep, I'm still getting rejected on there, but the women are very nice. Like they'll say, no, thank you. No, thank you very much. You know, because it's the Elvis app, you know. Now, I have a friend who's Jewish. He's on J date. I'm Italian. I'm on A date. Hey, hey. It's different, you know. But I don't know. Maybe I'll end up getting married someday. I went to this wedding that was half Italian and half Jewish, and they did everything 50-50. Like they made the men wear yarmulkes, but on the yarmulkes was an ad for Vito's Pizza. But I don't think it's going to work out for this newly married couple, because on top of the wedding cake, they had 3 figures: the bride, the groom, and the bride's attorney. Now, I know you people are looking at me and you're saying, I think I recognize him from the movies. Yeah, I sit in the back near the bathroom. Let me tell you something. I hate when I go to the movies, reach under the seat and find gum. It's always sugarless and tastes terrible. Well, that's why I have to go to the doctor, and I got myself a new health plan. I used to be with Blue Cross. Now I'm with International House of Physicians. IHOP. Yeah. Every time I get an exam, I get a free pancake. It's great, you know? So anyhow, they assigned me this doctor, Dr. Julio Alejandro Bernstein. Oh, this man is amazing. He examined me for less than 5 minutes. and told me to come back the next morning for an autopsy.
Oh,
What a doctor this guy is. And, he got a little mad at me because I said, doctor, it hurts me when I touch here. Hurts me when I touch here. Hurts me when I touch here. He goes, idiot, you got a broken finger. Then he sent me to the Vincent Van Gogh Mental Health Center and Ear Clinic.
Oh, oh,
But I actually like it there because they have entertainers come in. Like once they had this hypnotist. He got 5 of us on stage. We were cackling like chickens, barking like dogs. Then he hypnotized us. I wasn't just saying. But listen, people, you want good things to happen, you got to do your part, right?
Mhm.
It's like my Uncle Luigi. Now, every Sunday, we go to church together. Every Sunday, he prays the same prayer. Oh, God, please let me win the lottery. God, please let me win the lottery. The sky gets dark, and a voice comes from the sky and says, you want to win the lottery? Do me a favor. Buy a ticket.
Nah.
Well, listen, I hope you people have had as much fun and pleasure as I've had tension and emotional strain.
Oh.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Let's give it up for Tom Padavano, everybody. One of my favorite comedians from New York City. And Tom, where can we find you on social media?
Okay, Instagram is Tom Comedy 2, the number 2. It's just my name on Facebook, and my website is tomcomedy.com.
Sweet. Go check him out. You guys, shows coming up in the next couple weeks.
I'll be at this place called The Pioneer on Saturday. Then, as far as live show at the end of the month, it's going to be Starving Artist Cafe in the Bronx, New York.
Sweet. Go check him out. He's a very funny comedian. Go support him, guys. Thank you so much, Tom.
Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome. And when I was down in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, I was flipping through the channels and I found Waffle House Doctor.
Huh.
Yeah, it was really interesting because he'd go, well, you could have this or you could have that. That was kind of weird.
And would you like bacon with that? Would you like
Pretty much. It was always a side of bacon, some eggs, and some hash browns. Everybody got served, and but not a lot of patients made it out there. They always kind of ended up dying there on the table. But anyway.
It's like, anyway, right?
ouch.
Right. Okay. You know what? We've had a fun show, haven't we, Kristine?
Oh, yes, we have had such a great time.
And now our next comedian is a very funny comedian. He's our headliner, and he's doing comedy from his car tonight. So please give it up for Jade, Esteban, Estrada, everybody. Woo!
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Yes, coming at you live from my car in a parking lot with, I just don't know what to expect. It's the outskirts of San Antonio, Texas, where I live. So like very, not a lot of Hispanics and not a lot of gay people. Oh, no. Okay. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, let me catch you up. I know some of you might be looking at my lips and looking at my lashes and thinking to yourself, oh, great. Another one of those freaking Trump supporters. I get that a lot. Especially when I'm in a parking lot. But my name is Jade Esteban Estrada. They call me the Prada Enchilada. Designer on the outside, cheesy on the inside. But let's be honest, I'd rather be stuffed with meat.
Oh, ouch.
The guac is extra, ma'am, and so am I. So you may have noticed that I am openly Mexican. Homo estas. You know, it's still tough out there for us gay Mexicans, you guys. It is, because some people actually choose to come out of the closet. I was chased out by the roaches. How do you like my lips, by the way?
Oh, good.
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you. I blew a unicorn on the way over here.
Oh,
Disqualified. No, I'm sorry. The name of the lipstick is Butt Officer. I may have to use that line in a minute. But so this is so real right now, you guys. Fear-based comedy. So so I am from Texas. Oh, I'm wearing this outfit that I was supposed to wear to my sister's wedding this past weekend, but I got there late and I missed the entire ceremony. She was pissed. She was like, I can't believe you missed my wedding. I was like, yeah, girl, don't worry. I'll go to the next one. I love my sister. But I feel sorry for my brother-in-law because my sister's not a very good cook. No, her idea of tortilla soup is ramen with Doritos in it. But my entire family is from Texas. And I'm proud to be from the Lone Star State. But I have noticed in my travels that people have a strange view of us Texans. Case in point, a couple of years ago, I was at a cafe in Italy grabbing an espresso, and the cashier, noticing my accent, asks me where I'm from. When I said Texas, his eyes lit up with excitement, and he goes, Mamma mia, a Texas. A bang, a bang, a bang, a bang, a bang. Apparently our branding is Yosemite Sam. A cartoon with anger management issues. So, of course, Texas is an open carry state, which means it is perfectly legal for folks to walk around with a loaded pistol on their person. Which kind of takes the fun out of foreplay, doesn't it? I could be like, hey, cowboy, is that a gun in your pocket? Or never mind, it's a gun, it's a gun. Sun's out, guns out. Am I right, freedom lovers? They're all around me right now. Anyway, this is so real, you guys. Christine, I'm glad you're laughing, all safe in Atlantic City. It is not safe where I am right now. It is what it is, right? Being Mexican. I grew up here, so there are a lot of Mexicans in Texas, so I heard a lot of Mexican stereotypes growing up. One of them was that Mexicans are lazy. On the count of three, say boo. 1, 2, 3. Boo. Right. When I first heard that, I was like, dude, our ancestors built those big ass pyramids in Mexico with their bare hands. Maybe we're still a little bit tired. So I consider myself to be Latino, but I wasn't really taught Spanish growing up, which was problematic because later on in life, I lived in Spanish Harlem in New York. And it was there I was surrounded by Puerto Ricans and Dominicans who would greet me with, hola papi, ¿cómo estás? My Spanish was so bad, I'd be like, enchanté. Which I know now means, where's the bathroom? A couple years after that, I was doing a show in Acapulco, and I did an early morning radio show to promote the gig later on that night. And the guy asks me on the air in Spanish, are you happy to be in Acapulco? And I said, sí, estoy muy excitado. Well, his eyes got real big and he goes, you mean emocionado, right? And I was like, nope. Estoy muy, muy, muy excitado. Well, I found out during the commercial break that excitado over there exclusively means sexually stimulated. So all of a sudden, I'm dubbed the horny guy on the radio. Got the whole station in trouble. They were like, "Do you have anything to say for yourself?" I was like, "Enchanté." Oh goodness, but it's all about the love, though. It's all about the love. You know, there's straight people in the lineup and in the room right now, right? Make some noise if you're straight.
Yeah. What?
Well, there's a couple of you guys. You know, I love straight people. Thank you for overpopulating the planet, by the way. You know, as an LGBTQ plus size comedian, I like to represent by wearing a boa during my show. And I've noticed that straight crowds and gay crowds are completely different audiences, like night and day. Like straight crowds would be like, OMG, he had a boa. Gay crowds would be like, you mean he only had a boa? Vultures, all of them. But like, it's almost time for me to leave. But it's like, you know, I'm trying to take care of myself these days. It's amazing how quickly you go from acid parties to acid reflux. And I'm still trying to get rid of this quarantine weight I put on in 2007. But I've always been a size queen. But like, I'm trying to get out there. I started dating. I sort of got into S&M. Well, it's Mexican S&M. Instead of whips and chains, they just hit me with the chancla. That's flip-flop to you and me. I did date a Mexican guy once, but no, it just didn't work out. He was the Juan that got away.
Oh.
I met him at school. Well, I introduced myself to him because my professor said I had to do an essay. What'd I say? Did I miss the point of the course? And I took him home and my mom was like, I don't like him. I don't think he's a very nice person. I was like, Mom, how can someone who's doing 500 hours of community service not be a nice person? I'm so negative. I swear the day I turn 46, I am out of here. You know, the world is very divided right now, you guys. We need to have a little understanding, little love for our neighbors. But one thing that can bring us together are tacos. Am I right? Am I right?
Woo! Yes. Woo!
I'm always saying that tacos can bring us together. You know, tacos before vatos, I always say. So that's my time. If you consider yourself to be heterosexual and you've laughed at anything I've said here tonight, you're bi. Thank you.
All right, let's give it up for Jade Esteban, everybody. And Jade, before you have to run away from the cops, where can we find you on social media?
Sometimes so real.
Just drive as fast as you can. Jade, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on social media at the Prada Enchilada on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I've got Kristine. Are we on the same festival coming up?
Yes, we are, the P3 Comedy Festival down in Pensacola, Florida.
I can't wait to see you. It's gonna be so
I
amazing.
can't wait to see you. Yes.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we can exchange ears.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
If you know what I mean.
oh my
Uh-huh.
God.
First stop the ladies' room. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Awesome. Great job,
Oh.
everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jade. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Oh, and he's driving. I see him starting now. There's blue and red lights. He's running as fast as he can out of Texas. I don't blame him. That was an awesome show, wasn't it, Kristine?
Yes, it was. Oh my gosh, it was. I'm still laughing over here. I'm like, woo.
I know. From beginning to end, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. I was tearing up every joke. Oh, maybe that was my contact. No, but I was having a lot of fun with you guys.
Yes.
Oh, so I want to thank our comedians tonight: Tom Meyers, Audra Sisak, Tom Padavano, and Jade Esteban Estrada. Thank you guys for being part of the show.
Hey!
And
Yay, woo.
I want to give a little time to my co-host Kristine Knowlton because she has a little bit of social media to share. So what do you got coming up, Kristine?
All right. So far, I believe on Thursday, I'm doing Tom Meyers' show. That will be on Zoom, of course. Next month is the P3 Comedy Festival, followed by I'll be in Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing over in Brigantine, New Jersey. Yes, I'm going back to the stage.
Hey.
That's right. And every
Here.
Monday, Wednesday, Hooters, what? Hooters. Every Monday, Wednesday.
I'm there.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, you can catch me on Catbox Comedy, which is on Twitch. Our schedule is fluctuating right now, but we are still there and having some fun. Yes, and that's right. Next Monday, we have a show, don't we, Aaron?
Yes, we do. It's a Bay Area
Yes, we do.
Bay Area Arts and Entertainment Cooperative, and Kristine is a headliner.
Woo.
That is a great
That's
show.
right. Just my head. Just
Yeah, this is the headliner. She's only going to show up with a head. No, there's a floating head. No, it's going to be the cool show. It's for a great cause. It's a 501(c) organization. They're helping raise money to give people, comedians, and other things, other acts, a safe place to do comedy and their performances besides a smoky bar. Because I can tell you right now, doing open mics at Smoky Bar, look, I smell like a carton of cigarettes when I come home, and my wife's like, I hate smoking, and she used to smoke that much. So yeah, but also coming up May 15th, if you're in Phoenix, Arizona, Gilbert, Arizona for that to be exact, Bombing Run Live is happening. It's on Sunday. That's a Sunday at 7 p.m. at JP's Comedy Club. Come out to watch. We got all our comedians lined up. I'm working on the posters now. It's going to be a blast. I am actually going to be in full uniform instead of just the shirt and shorts. So that'll be something to look at.
Woo.
Yeah. But
Also on a quick note, too, the Beauty and the Beast show is having another 420 show on Wednesday. It's 420 next week, which is cool. So grab your Easter baskets because we're gonna have a lot of fun. Yeah.
And I'm on Emma Paxton's Easter show. I think that's this Wednesday. She's doing her Easter show. So yes, just look on my Facebook page. I will be on there doing some Easter rants. Not rats, rants, I think. But that was the show for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And for me, Kristine, and all the comedians, this has been an Oddly Funny production. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
This has been an Oddly Funny production.